Hello, welcome in. We're going to be going through some photos today. Oh, no problem. Thanks, Pistachio Girl. It's nice to see you. Hi, Daria. How are you? How is it going? I'm behind today, so I need to add some stuff here to the auction. Weird, on the browser it doesn't show anything about adding your inventory. I'm gonna try on my phone here. Hold on. Ooh, chill morning sounds nice. It's so funny that it's like still morning there for you. It's after 1 here. I had a busy morning, so I'm happy to be back home now. Wonder if I didn't even make a photo listing yet. Oh, no, we did. I might just have to adjust some of the prices with the changes. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pin that, but we can actually change. Okay, I'm just doing a test run. Is that coming up as $3 Canadian? And I'm curious what the shipping says. I'm gonna have to change actually the price for all. $16.90. Okay, we're just not gonna freak out about that. I guess so. I have all the photos under 0 to 1 ounce. So normally with Canada Post, you would pay $11, right, for a 0 to 1 ounce item. So then based on the conversion today, that would equal about what you're saying. So, okay. So just changing all of them to $3. So I'm going to run each photo for $3. And if it doesn't go in the auction, then you guys have the option to bundle. Well, it's just you and I right now. We can just chat, just hang out. Okay, what is it? So it's $3 USD to Canadian. So if it was $11 USD today, it would be $15.26 Canadian, and then $16.90 would make sense for you because you live on the other side of Canada. Anna Paula, welcome in. How are you? If there's any US buyers coming in today, Canadian sellers went through a huge change yesterday. So we are now selling in our own currency. So we're selling in Canadian currency. You will see that you are buying in Canadian currency, but it should also give you an estimate of how much it would be in US. So if I go ahead and run one of these single photos. Hey Bex, what's up? How are you? So if I run this photo for 20 seconds for $3 Canadian, if there's any American friends in the room, do you guys see on the swipe bid bar, do you guys see an estimate in US dollars? And then if you want the shipping price, you have to click shipping at the bottom. So I just wanted to explain that. Okay, so you don't see an estimate. So what do you see? You just see the Canadian price. Okay, interesting. They said that when they made the change for us, that it would say $3 Canadian, and then in like brackets, it would say how much it would be in US. So just know that if you are buying in Canadian today, you're not being charged Canadian dollars. You're getting charged in your own currency. So just keep that in mind. So visually, it's a big change for everybody. I'm sure it's a huge change for some of my regular American buyers, but just wanted to come on and kind of explain that right out the gate so that everyone's aware. Whatnot is still working vigorously on a lot of the glitches that we experienced yesterday. So I'm just going to adjust some of the prices here because they automatically converted for me. So one photo will be $3. And if it doesn't go in auction, then you have the option of typing in the chat bundle or B, and I can start a bundle. So if you end up bundling 5 photos, it's not going to be $17 Canadian. It's going to be, I'm going to do 14. So the more that you bundle, the more of a discount you'll get. And then if we do a bundle of 10 photos instead of $30, we will do, we'll do 20, yeah, let's do, give you $3 off. So usually it would be the 30 if you just did the math, but we'll give you $3 off. The more you bundle, the more you save. So today we're going over photos that are all from Denmark originally, and they're all black and white. Some of them are considered vintage and some of them are considered antique. They're quite old. Some of them have dates and things written on the back. Let me just flip you around here. Yeah, I hope so, Daria, because I saw in some shows yesterday that it was working. Like in Haley's show yesterday, any US buyers could see the difference. Okay, so I'm gonna bring out a bunch of photos here. Whoa! So the first shipping cost will be a little bit steep, but again, remember that the shipping cost you see if you're in the US will be less because of your dollar. Your dollar is worth more than ours right now. So, for example, the exchange based on today, $1 US is worth $1.39 Canadian. So a little bit of a difference. Hey, Pizza Man. I think I saw Shauna come in and Jen. Thanks coming in. Pyrex with Bex. Thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I had a little bit of a busy morning, so that's why I'm a little bit late coming on. But thanks so much for being here, guys. But I'm not freaked out by the higher shipping. I was still paying that before anyways. I know some people will be like, well, yeah, I know that was a huge confusion yesterday. Like we've always been paying $16 or $17 in shipping. That's not different. We've always been doing that. We've just been paying the exchange rate. Okay, so first photo that is up here is a really neat group photo in front of a monument. And like I said, all of these pictures were reportedly from the Denmark area based on the lot that I was able to buy. So it looks like there's like a huge like champagne bottle there. They're all celebrating something. And on the back, this is it's a postcard. So July 25th, 1956. So you have the option to buy it in auction or you can bundle. Okay, so this one's running right now. It's a postcard from 1956. It is a group photo. There's actually a couple like champagne bottles here that are Really cool. They must be like, actually, they do look like they're hard molds. I was like, maybe they're balloons. I'm not sure what the monument is. I know my sister and I looked up this monument, and now I forget. So, just so everyone understands, so this one didn't go in auction, but you do have the option to bundle it. You can bundle 5 photos together for $14 Canadian, and you can bundle 10 photos together for $27 Canadian, or purchase them $3 each with just the ones that you are interested in. So this is a picture of a young girl standing in front of some sort of building. There's nothing written on the back, just black and white photo here. We've got a small one of a horse. This is a pretty small little photo. We're just going to do 10 seconds at $3 each. Yeah, very, very good point, Shauna and Daria. It's much more expensive if you just go directly to the post office to try to ship something. Like with Whatnot, it's amazing that it discounts so much, right? So next photo, that looks like a moo. Maybe it's a wedding, actually. It looks kind of like that's like the bride and then the mother of the bride. Definitely. Like, I don't know what you guys are all seeing for shipping right now for one photo. If you want, you can go ahead and post right now all your shipping rates, because I think it just helps all of us understand. And then if you buy one photo, that would be $13.95 to ship one photo to Shauna's Treasures and Art. But then her second photo would be like significantly discounted. Jen 1091, that's a great first shipping price. That basically is buying your box, right, guys? And then after the first purchase, then after each photo will be like 25 cents. This is a really cute photo, a little baby sitting on, it's like a mailbox or something. It's got the really nice house in the background, though. So cute. Possibly even free. Absolutely. Okay. Oh, I like this one. This one of the little boy here. I can't make out if it says, I think that's just the photo company information, Photo King. I like this picture though because it shows the wallpaper in the background. I love any photos that have the decor as well. I love seeing the architecture and the decor and the style from that generation. So he's sitting at an older desk. But yeah, the curtains, and then you can even see like some of the old advertisements and posters. The wallpapers, I know, it's so much fun to look at. Welcome in, guys. Thanks so much for being here. If we've never met before, nice to meet you. My name is Leah. I am the lady behind Thrifting with ADHD. I am a seller here in Ontario, Canada. I've been here since November 2022, and it's been awesome. I'm very happy to still be on Whatnot. So happy to have met all of you guys. Hi, April. How are you? This is a cute one. I like how her picture is inside the oval frame. It's kind of matted into an oval. She's got a pretty neat outfit on. Fur jacket. There's a feather coming out of her hat. I love it. So we run them, and then you have the option to bundle if they don't go in the auction. So this is in another language, I believe. All good is what I've kind of gathered from that. But the next line, I can't really see I can't understand what it says. But nice photo. This one looks like a little bit of a party photo. Again, some awesome decor in the background. Lots of booze on the table. Love it. I see a pothos plant hanging in the background. Like a little wall pocket too. Like the vase is a little wall pocket. Super cool. Again, just some photo king information, like where it was printed. That would so be my relatives. You related to them, Jen? This is a really cute picture of some siblings sitting in a wicker chair outside, both in their adorable little dresses. Um, Again, I can't make out what that says. It's not a date, but more maybe their names. The booze and the cigarettes on the table. I didn't even notice that. Oh my gosh, maybe I can see some mid-century ashtrays. I would freaking love that. This is like the cutest little photo ever. Look how small it is. It is 1.5 inches wide, and yeah, it's like 1.5 by 1.25. It's so tiny. It would actually be like perfect for a little junk journal space that maybe you needed to fill. But a picture of a lady on the beach. And that is running right now. If it doesn't go in auction, you have the option to bundle. If you are American and just coming in, welcome. We love our American friends. We had a big change yesterday where we are now selling in our own currency, Canadian currency. So the prices that you see, you're buying in Canadian currency, but you're actually being charged in your own currency. So just take that into consideration. Um, Pyrex with Bex, you unlocked Squirrel. You have coupons. Click on the crown above to see the coupon underneath Squirrel tier. Here's a little babes. 1923, guys. This is an old one. 1923, July 23rd. Just a cute, cute photo of a little baby in a high chair outside. 1923, wow. This is a nice photo of inside someone's house. It does show some antique furniture, some artwork. In the background, you can see the dining room table set up. Very, very neat. Definitely my favorite photos to look at. No date on that one. 102 years ago, right? So that one would be antique by definition. I don't know about you guys, but I was always in awe of anytime I saw a house with like ivy growing on the outside of it. I don't know why, but I've always wanted a house that was just covered in ivy. This one doesn't have a date on it. So that one is available to bundle. He's got like this kind of like this weird pipe in his mouth. You see that? I'm like, it's either a pipe or it's like a booze. The big straw. I don't know. Oh man. Not the guy, the ivy. So romantic. It is. Portrait of a Lady, 1971. I wonder if she almost looks like maybe like it's a teacher's portrait or something. But this is just a small black and white portrait of this lady, 1971. All of these pictures are from the Denmark area. My sister and I split on a huge lot of antique photos. And then we split them up by picking them blind, one by one. This one, my sister and I thought maybe it was almost like maybe a funeral because it was our first thought because like all of them were dressed really well, but they're holding like a big basket, and we were kind of like, is this the deceased? This one is, I don't know, 1920. I don't know, 1921 or 1917, one or the other, because it doesn't really make sense for the month and a day. But yeah, there's that one. So this pile over here, guys, these are all the ones that we've already run. We can have the option to bundle those ones unless there's more than one person interested in one of the photos. Then we'll just go back to running it again. This is an interesting one. The back is just the stamp of the photo company that would have developed these. I have no idea what she is touching. A fountain? Yeah, it's an outdoor fountain. She's washing her hands. That's kind of neat. She's wearing a cute little skirt. Has like a pretty groovy pattern on it. Yeah, like an outdoor fountain. This one is them playing a card game inside their house around the table. They have the ashtrays on the table, probably one of those plastic coffee or tablecloths, and then awesome wallpaper. There's a vintage lamp there in the background. Just the stamp of the photo company again, no date on that one. Oh, this one's so cute. Look at the pram, the antique pram and look at their hair. Like, why? I wish I could do that with my hair. It's so perfect. I just love everything about this. This one's just a great, great photo, guys. I really, really like that. Look at the little baby popping her head out of the pram, or he. I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's a boy or a girl. But oh my gosh. Just what a time. Like we see moms now going out with our hair pulled up in a mom bun and just some pajamas or clothes from the night before. I feel like I'm just exposing myself. And then look at these two young ladies. I don't know. Life just seemed more simple then. It really did. This is a military photo, if anyone's interested in military. He looks like he's just standing outside. He's all dressed in uniform. The date on the back of this is 1958. So that's very interesting. That's running for $3 right now, or you have the option to bundle. So you can bundle 5 photos for $14 Canadian, or bundle 10 photos for $27 Canadian. So I kind of took off $1, $2 the more that you bundle. This lady looks like she's like pulling a Michael Jackson or something, holding her kid out the window over the balcony. Kay, hi, how are you? We are going through some antique black and white photos today. They're all from the Denmark area. So you can bid on them individually, and if it doesn't go in the bid, then you have the option to start a bundle. Yeah, they've been really interesting to go through. So this is like an outdoor scene, big yacht in the back there, maybe a ferry or something. So this was a big lot that my sister and I split on because my sister had bought a lot, and she was so impressed with just the amount of photos that she got and the quality that she got, that she was like, "Do you want to split on another one?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." So we split on another one, and then we handpicked each one like completely blind. I think it's just somebody that she found on eBay that she was just so impressed with. Like they send huge lots of photos, and they tell you kind of like the general area that they're all from. And my sister and I, we love going through old photos, so sharing them all with you now as well. Hi, Prairie Sparkle. Welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, very, very cool to go through. So this lady looks like she is out in the snow. She's got a little kilt on with some pants underneath. Definitely not shoes that you would think to wear out in the winter time. She looks kind of cold, guys. And there's some writing on the back, but it's just a name, it looks like. There's no date on this one, but some of the ones that we've gone through already have been over 100 years old, 1920s. This just is just some black paper from where they ripped the photo out of the album, I'm sure. So this is a group photo here. Again, I just love looking at the outfits. Quite a young crowd, but they're all dressed really well. Outdoor group photo. So again, I'm running each photo at $3 Canadian. And if it doesn't go in the bid, then you have the option to write in the chat the letter B or just say bundle. and I can start a bundle for you. And I have prices for a bundle of 5 photos and a bundle of 10 photos. Ooh, this is kind of a dark, spooky sort of photo. Shows like this really great house. And look at the mountains in the background. This one's really nice, guys. I like this one. So this one's running right now. Nothing on the back, but just a good spooky kind of dark landscape photo. I think it's the house that makes it spooky. There's one photo in here. I'm sure we'll come across it eventually because I don't know exactly where it is, but it looks like it's taken inside like a hospital, but honestly it looks like an old psych ward photo. It's really neat. Definitely something that I was attracted to. Check out the hats in this photo. Amazing hats. I don't see a date. There is some writing on the back. So this one's running right now. Some ladies sitting around for some afternoon tea, coffee. One's even got a little umbrella there, providing her with some shade. But yeah, like anybody who's into fashion too, these photos are great to look at. I'm sure a lot of you ladies that are more knowledgeable of fashion than myself would pick out a lot of the purses and the hats and these long like pea coats. Some of them that we've seen have been fur, which has been really cool. Okay, another maybe family photo, group photo. It looks like it's on some farmland. There's nothing written on the back. This one's running right now. Be sure to consider giving me a follow, guys, and bookmarking my upcoming shows. I do vintage variety shows. I try to do one every Monday. But in between, I schedule different themed shows. So by popular demand, I'm going to have another vintage romance slash smut show. And I've got a bunch of books. And then I want to do another junk journaling show. I had a lot of fun doing that one. So we're going to get some dates going. Another picture inside the house here. Again, the wallpaper, the antique furniture, the artwork. Very cool. I always find these photos super inspiring too when it comes to like interior design. If you like the look of vintage decor, you can find a lot of inspiration in these photos. Hi, Allie. Welcome in. How are you? This is an outdoor skiing photo. It's very neat. You got some up close skiers and got some in the distance here. Mountains. No date on this one. Something's written on the back, but a lot of the things that are written on the back are in another language that I can't translate, but I'm sure there is an app for that. This is a really cool historic photo, like it has a really old historic broken down building in the background. It is hard to make out. They're in uniform. It's hard to make out what kind of uniform these people are in. But there is a group of people standing. They all look like they're all dressed in kind of like a white gown uniform with a hat. So I don't know if it's nursing. I don't know why nurses would be at this historic building, but this one is running right now for 10 seconds for $3. Each photo will run for $3, and if it doesn't go in the auction, then I'll put it in this pile where you have the option to bundle. So if you want to bundle a picture, just say bundle or put a B. Lucid Aurora, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're feeling better. I heard that maybe you were sick. What did I miss? I'm thinking of doing a cruel show, but having imposter syndrome too. Oh my gosh, do it. Just do it. Just like Nike said, just do it. I was having some huge imposter syndrome when I was thinking about doing the junk journaling show because like I'm not a junk journaling expert by any means. Like I was just inspired by a lot of the YouTube channels that I subscribe to. I think it's a great way to let out stuff. So journaling for me, like just writing down my thoughts, is too boring for me. So like as someone with ADHD, I find that junk journaling keeps my attention. But at the same time, it's very therapeutic. I find that I can get some stuff out um, onto paper. So I have the junk journal that I started the other day. I can show it to you guys for anybody who couldn't make it. But I decided to do a whatnot themed junk journal, and then I'll do another one that would be more private to me. So I thought that it would be a good idea to maybe do a junk journal about my career in healthcare, to try to get some of those tougher times out onto paper, but in a creative way. So I'm hoping that will help me, heal a little bit with some of the things that I've been through as a nurse and a paramedic over the years. This was the inside cover. So this is some vintage wrapping paper, and then this was a sewing pattern. So we just did like a little pouch, and I have a bookmark in here that Nuria from Vintiquity made. And then there's my inside first page. So I have some stamps from Stamp Pickers. I have some stickers from you guys. I have my business card. I've got another piece here that had a pin on it. And there's the pin right there. That was from Angie. So kind of whenever you guys give me something, I put it in, I'm going to put it in this book and kind of document all the raid trains that we've done, things that we're really into. So like obviously everybody in the vintage decor category is really into mushrooms. So I did this from a children's book. It's a big snail attacking a mushroom pixie village. And then we are all really into linens. So I took that from an embroidery. Here's another page that I did. So yeah, we're going to work on more the next live. So this is the back of the book. And I did this from a 1950s map book, this picture, and I liked it because on the live I said, you know what, not really, just is the whole world, right? We just have the whole world in this app, and it's pretty amazing the connections that Whatnot has provided people. I got to reinforce this a little bit better, but yeah, that's kind of what I've done so far. So I liked the live because it really motivated me to get started on the junk journal that I wanted to get started on, and I got a lot done. So definitely will be doing that. Yeah, thanks so much, guys. There are cameras that attach to a table that face down to the table top on Temu for $10 or so. Yes, I did mention that a lot during my live. Like I really do need a better tripod, so I'm gonna have to look for one. Yeah, that would be perfect, Daria, if you could do like a close up of your actual like stitches, because that's where I struggle with my crewels that I've been working on, and it would be so nice if I could like co-host with you and show you the part that I'm struggling on, and then you can tell me how to do it, right? Has been killing me than the flu. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. You're getting like the double whammy right now. Flu on top of something chronic, right, that you already deal with. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been dealing with a lot of pain myself, and it hasn't been enjoyable. It really gets you down some days for sure. So, thinking about you. This is another really cute photo. And I don't know what it says again. Unfortunately, I really should try to find like a Google Translate app or something, but we've got a little kiddo on the lap of a family member, and then we've got probably the mom looking on, just smoking a dart. Gotta love it. Love it. Times were simple. I love it. Ponthos. It's nice. I can't get over how many ponthos I have seen in these photos, and I've got a lot of ponthos in my house, so it makes me happy. I'm like, yeah, I picked the vintage plants. Right, Allie? Just times were simple. No worries about germs or cancers, just enjoy your life. All right, so chase that dream. Welcome in. How are you? So we are going through photos. These are all originated in Denmark. Some of them are over 100 years old, so it's really cool to look through all of these photos. Gonna do a little drink break. These are amazing, by the way. Definitely try them out. Pineapple and passion fruit. Elsie Mabel, welcome in. How are you? My name's Leah. I'm a seller in Ontario, Canada. Let us know where you're from. If you guys are anybody from the US, just know that if you're coming in as a US buyer today, welcome. I have lots of US buyers, and I appreciate you all of the Whatnot, Canadian Whatnot community appreciate you. But we had a big change yesterday. So we're now selling in our own currency, our own Canadian currency. So you'll see a price of $3 Canadian for one photo. So just take into consideration today's exchange rate. Because you will buy in Canadian currency. However, you will be charged in your own currency. So if you're from the US, you are getting charged in USD currency. So don't let the Canadian number confuse you. Canadians on Whatnot have been doing this for years now as we go into US shows, or we even went into other Canadian shows and it was all in USD currency. So we always had to take into consideration the current exchange rate. So just wanted to let you know about that change and to not let that scare you. Literally, nothing has changed other than visually what you see. And right now, your dollar is worth more. So that's always a good thing for you as an American. So $3 Canadian is $2.16 based on today's exchange rate. Hi, Lauren. Nice to meet you. I'm going to make sure I give you a follow back. Are you in Canada? So we're going to run this photo right here, guys, running quickly for 10 seconds. So we've got a pretty old looking barrel photo. They're emptying something into a bigger barrel. I wonder if it's wine. I don't see a date, but definitely looking like an older photo. Oh, we would love to have you. Love, love, love to have you. I love traveling. There's like many parts in the States that I still want to explore, and many parts in my own country that I haven't explored yet. So, this is a really cute photo of a young girl. She looks to be in a school uniform and posed outside of a school. This is a bigger photo, actually, probably like your standard 4x6, where some of the other ones have been very tiny. We had one that was 1 by 1 inch, basically. It was really neat to see. Okay, so that one will go into the bundle pile. Angie, welcome in. How are you? So everything that I just explained, Lauren, does that make sense to you I'm assuming you're in the US, a US buyer, because us Canadians, we really just want to make our American friends understand that nothing has changed really, except for visually, and that you can't use PayPal anymore. But that's Whatnot wide. Whatnot removed PayPal. So this is actually an aerial view of train tracks, black and white aerial view of train tracks surrounded by trees. So just a really neat landscape sort of photo. Running that for 10 seconds. I went to University of Buffalo a million years ago. I want to go to British Columbia and was supposed to go to Quebec for honeymoon, but COVID stopped. Oh, it's too bad. I'm sorry to hear. Yeah, COVID really got in the way of a lot of people's travel plans. I've been to Quebec with my husband, and it was great. We had a lovely time. I've always also wanted to go to British Columbia because now I have a lot of Whatnot friends out in the West that I want to go visit. I buy from Canada on other platforms. Great dealing with Canadian sellers. Oh, that's good. I'm so glad to hear that. And the shipping on Whatnot is pretty reasonable in the sense that the first purchase is always like you buy your box, and then the shipping afterwards like significantly discounts. So I like that about Whatnot because you don't see that on other platforms. The shipping is outrageous on other platforms. So we've got this photo here. It's running right now for $3. If it doesn't go in the auction, then you have the option to bundle. You can bundle 5 photos or 10 photos. Those prices are in the store. And this is a really, 1957. So this one's an older one. But yeah, this is a nice photo of people kind of over at the, what looks like to be docks with a bigger boat there. Not a boat, more like a yacht or a shipping container. This is a nice outdoor picture of the landscapes, some mountains in the background. I can't tell what they're actually harvesting in the picture. Maybe some berries of some sort. But that is running right now. Nothing on the back there. I've been to the East Coast. It is gorgeous. I didn't get out to Newfoundland, but we did get engaged in Nova Scotia. We got engaged on the Cabot Trail, actually. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Leah. I am from Ontario, Canada. This is an older photo of a young baby. She's like sitting up on like a platform on top of like what looks like a dog bed almost. It is from 1931. Super cute. She's a little chunky babe. Look at those cheekies. But yeah, older photo. Outdoor one. This one's more of like a sepia photo than a black and white photo. So sepia is more of the brown tones. Yeah, 1931. We had another baby one that was 1923, I think. It was over, or 1902. This is a really busy photo on the docks, waiting for some boats, cruises. Maybe that's the Titanic, guys. Doubtful. Real doubtful, but a girl can dream. So this is pretty cool. If you looked at this photo really hard, you'd see a lot of really neat fashion. Like this lady is wearing a dress that's almost like it has layers, like layers that you can shake like a flapper girl. It's really neat. This one is 1931, looks to be like the same baby that we just showed. It's again more of like a sepia tone to it. She's got a little soother in her mouth. Really cute dress with the collar around her neck. So that is running right now. So it's $3 per photo, or you can bundle 5 of them or 10 of them to get a little bit of a discount. But if I run each one in case more than one person's interested in that photo. Little bidding wars are always fun. So this one is picture of another monument. So these are all from the Denmark area. So I'm not sure what monument this would be, but some of them, my sister and I, we did Google's image search them, and some of them were like war monuments and stuff. So it's pretty neat to research different ones. I lost my laptop screen here. There we go. See if we can find some oldies, but some goodies. Oh, this is another really cute photo of looks to be a mom holding her baby. I love her hair. That's running right now. There's no date on that one. Welcome in, guys. I think I forgot to put anything in my show notes today. Shame on me. Hi, man. Welcome in. Usually in my show notes, I'll suggest that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Thrifting with ADHD, or you can also follow me on Instagram, thrifting_with_ADHD. family photo. There's actually a little doggy in the middle there. That one's running right now for $3. Oh, it's finished running, sorry. I'm just doing short 10-second runs. You also have the option to bundle 5 photos or 10 photos. Those prices are in the store. And remember that we had a big change yesterday. We are now selling in Canadian dollars. Really neat bridge in the background of this photo. Looks like she's sitting down holding a book, reading by the water. No date on that one. So you'll see all the prices are in Canadian dollars, but you're actually going to be charged in your own currency. Oh, thanks so much, Ali. I appreciate that. Okay, so this one's running right now. It's got a really nice mat around it that makes it look oval, and there's a date of 1929. I can't really tell what she's doing. It looks like vegetables, maybe. Sitting down with some veggies. So there's that really nice photo. That's going in the already ran pile that you have the option to bundle any of those photos. Another really cute photo of a couple young ladies. Really, really cute, groovy dresses. This one's got some like flowers along the side. Wearing heels, flats. Their hair is really pinup girl-like. I love it. Love seeing it. And it just says 968, so I don't know if that's representing a date or not. This is a picture of, kind of looks like maybe like the locks or something, or just an old tower, because it looks like there's some stairs going up. And then there's this young man. He's a little bit difficult to see because it's kind of dark, but he's got a top hat on there. He's looking real classy. No date, some writing in another language that I unfortunately cannot decipher. This is an older photo with no date of a young boy. It's more of sepia, like a sepia tone. He's standing in front of some stairs right here. And then like an old, maybe it kind of looks like an old barn maybe behind him. A landscape photo. I don't know what that word means. Maybe somebody can look that up. Definitely probably in another language, so I wonder what that word means. But that one's running right now. So if it doesn't go on the auction, guys, you can put B in the chat or write bundle in the chat. I'll start your bundle, and then I have the prices for bundles of 5 and 10 in the store. So you can bundle 5 photos for $14 Canadian, or 10 photos for $27 Canadian. And if you're a part of my rewards program, you will be able to probably use one of your coupons towards a bundle as well. And the rewards program is just above. If you click the crown, you'll be able to see all of the different tiers. So that's really cute. It's so funny because you can't really see her at first, but there's a little girl standing in front of the bushes there, in front of her house. This one's 1932. Nothing on the back except for the photo company. And that one's running right now, or you have the option to bundle if no one gets it in the auction. This one is, they're like walking out in the forest, wearing some sort of uniformed hat on the ladies. That one's running right now. Larry's Postcards, welcome in. How are you today? My name is Leah. I'm a seller in Ontario, Canada. You'll see all prices in Canadian dollars, but you'll actually be charged in your own currency. It's just a change that Whatnot has just recently put into place. Good, and glad to hear. So this next photo here is running right now for $3. A young man dressed very, very nicely for the beach there. He's got his shades on in the sand with some water in the background. So I'm running each photo for $3. If it doesn't go in the auction, then you have the option to bundle 5 photos for $14 Canadian or 10 photos for $27 Canadian. So with the exchange rate today, $14 Canadian is $10 US, and $27 Canadian is $19 US, plus your shipping. So you can pay one shipping cost if you bundle all the photos together, or if you buy photos individually, it'll be your first shipping cost that will be the most, and that's kind of like buying your box. And then based on these weights, your next ones will be like, 50 cents, 25 cents, possibly even free shipping a lot lately. So this is a really nice photo of a young lady. She's got, I like her dress code actually. It is very stylish. Her hair's very nicely pulled back. There was no date on that one. Some of them are covered because it seems like they were pulled out of a photo album. Yeah, I really like that one. That one's very stylish. Sorry, I just got really quiet there because I thought I heard our generator come on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did the power go out again? But it's probably somebody, yeah, panic mode. No, either our propane's getting filled up right now or somebody's starting up some sort of machinery out there. So this is 1937. Looks to be mom and her toddler. Look at the hat on that little girl. It's like a little, there's like a goose on it, or we were all traumatized. I know. I'm so fortunate that we have a generator. Like, we're very, very fortunate for that. But it really like, it eats up your propane to run it, right? So it's not ideal to be out power and have your generator running that much. Okay, so this is running for $3. This adorable picture here. I just love this little girl's hat. It's so cute in her little dress. 1932 on that one. Our darn water pump. Oh no, really, Allie? Oh shoot, have you got it fixed or is it still an issue? I like this look. Look at the texture around this photo. It's just like a little wavy, matted edge. So this is a picture of two gentlemen and a lady in the middle. They are very nicely dressed. One's got a top hat. It's even cool to see some of the jewelry in some of these photos. That's running right now for 10 seconds, or you have the option to bundle if you don't get it in the auction. If nobody gets it in the auction. The storm killed it. Lucky Ishi is handy. He put in a new one. Oh, wow. Good job, Ishi. But not cheap, I'm sure. That's brutal. Not what you want to be dealing with at any time. Welcome in. How are you? We are showing some antique photos today. They are $3 each, or you have the option to bundle them. Just say bundle in the chat if it doesn't go in the auction. This one is adorable. It is a mom and her young son, and he is looking over his mom's shoulder because I am assuming there is a baby, possibly breastfeeding. It is a beautiful photo. I am also really liking that door in the background. It's really, really cute. Oh, it would be perfect, eh? I could picture that on like this image being reproduced on like a Hallmark card or something. So that one's running right now for 10 seconds for $3. If it doesn't go in the auction, then you have the option to start a bundle. Bundle of 5 photos are $14, and bundle of 10 photos are $27. And those prices are in Canadian dollars, but you'll be charged in your own currency. Oh, enjoy. Enjoy your lunch. Yes, thank you so much for coming. Appreciate your support as usual, and we'll talk to you later. Welcome in, Shannon. How are you? My name's Leah. I'm from Ontario, Canada. This one's a really nice photo. Nice party photo. A bunch of people around the table. They've got some candles lit in the middle. Looks like some decorations hanging, maybe like a New Year's party. This one's a really fun one. And that is running right now for $3. You have the option to bundle it as well if it doesn't go in the auction. These photos are brand new inventory, so I am running each one right now. Another skiing photo with some mountains in the background. A lot of these photos are all from the Denmark area. No date on this one that I can see. I have no idea what that is because it honestly sounds like the generator is running. This one is more of like a sepia toned. It's a little bit overexposed, but a really cute father and baby, possibly father and baby picture, or that's a woman possibly because I can see the shoes. Wow, look at this place, guys. How MCM is that? Wow, I really, really like it. Yeah, it's like kind of like a faint noise of like something running outside. I don't know what this place is, but it looks amazing. Oh yeah, there's people like sitting outside in lounge chairs. And then this building here is like a circular building with some other older buildings in the background. But a really pretty place. If that's a hotel, I want to stay there. Just the Photo King label on the back. Wow, this is a fancy photo. Look at them. They're all very dressed up. Bow ties and hats. That one's also more of like a sepia tone picture. That one's running right now for $3, or you have the option to bundle to save a little bit of money. There is this one here of 3 young children, and there is somebody that's looking on through the window there. This poor girl, she got a bowl cut for sure. 1926, guys. This one's an oldie. 1926, this photo. That will go in that pile there because we've already run through it. Another group family photo here. It's running. Oh my gosh, didn't we all? I remember having like a school picture where my hair is in a bowl cut. A little baby on their belly picture. And that 8-old Axel, so maybe 8-month old. Can't be any older than 8 months. That one's running right now. This picture looks like it's young boys like stamping grapes for like wine. That's just kind of my impression of it. This is just pieces that can come off. It's probably because it was ripped from a photo album, but kind of a neat photo for them to be so young and doing this. That's running right now for $3. Thank you, thank you. 1931. I think we've seen this baby before. Laying on some pillows. Oh, neat. If you look at the picture, you can see in the background there's actually a vanity with the big circular mirror that rotates. That looks so nice. This one here has got a mat around it, creating an oval photo. 1931, it is more of a sepia color. Mom and baby, and in the background you can see some flowers there and some other decor items. This one is another military photo of a young man in uniform. That one is also 1958, so probably the same young man that was in the other photo that we had. So if anyone's into military memorabilia, this one's running right now. If it doesn't go on the auction, you have the option to bundle it. I'm selling bundles of 5 or 10. This is a really sweet picture of two young siblings. I'm guessing they're siblings, but oh my gosh, look how cute they are. Her hair is like perfect. My daughter won't even let me brush her hair half the time. It is adorable. It says 68, so I'm guessing, or 87. Which way? Yeah, it would be this way. 87 possibly? That's hard to believe that that would be 87, but it is a really cute photo. It's running right now for $3. All the prices are in Canadian, so if you're viewing from another country, you'll purchase in Canadian, but you'll actually be getting charged in your own currency. Yeah, like more like the 50s, right? I'm just gonna plug in my laptop here because it's gonna die. There we go. We have a portrait of a young lady running right now at $10 or $3, I'm sorry. No date or anything on it. Oh, we've got a giraffe. Anybody into giraffes? Not sure if that's, I'm assuming that's at a zoo. There's no date on it, but a picture of the giraffe is running right now. No problem, Ali. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and for your help with modding in the chat. We'll see you again soon. Have a good day. Good rest of your day. Next photo is of a couple standing in front of a home. There's an old car in the background, which is kind of cool. I don't know if you can see that. Thank you, I will. That's running right now. No date. Something that I can't make out on the back. This one says 1936. A big group photo. They're all standing in front of like a bus actually, which is like, is this like a party bus? They've got some drinks in their hand, lots of cute outfits. This one's running for $3. Oh, I really like this photo. It's fun. And again, it's 1936, running for $3. So you have the option to purchase photos individually, or you can bundle them. So if it doesn't go in the auction, then just say bundle or be in the chat. You can bundle 5 photos for $14 Canadian and 10 photos for $27 Canadian. So the more you bundle, the more you save a little bit. And your first purchase of a photo individually will be like a higher shipping where you're buying your box and then it discounts after that. And all these photos are 0 to 1 ounce. So after you buy your box, any additional photos would be like 25 to 50 cents in shipping. Welcome in, Canadian treasures. How are you? So this one is running right now for $3. Looks like a mother and son photo. I love his little comb over. And her hair is like all their hair. Like I wish I could. I don't know how to do that, but I wish I could have hair like that. So perfectly curled and waved. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Hope you're having a great day. If anyone else has any shows coming up today, feel free to share them at any time in the chat. Here's a neat photo. I love her glasses and the beautiful windows in the background there. Oh, that's kind of sweet that you're having a better day now that you're in my show. Or you're having a show right now. Maybe I misunderstood you. I have no idea if that even ran because I don't even know if I pressed the button. This is running for $3. What else do we have? We've got some cool. This one's just a nice landscape of the mountains. Looks like somebody's up pretty high. Oh, no show today. Oh, well, I'm glad your day is better now that you're hanging out with me. Thank you for choosing to hang out with me. I appreciate it. I didn't check if there was a date on this one. Nope. I'm starting to get hungry. I might have to go and eat. Oh, I love this dress and her hair again. Beautiful floral dress, guys, on this young lady. Looks to be with her maybe daughter, maybe son. It's so hard to tell. She's got a ring right there on her left hand. Oh, I still can't get my label made either for an American buyer that was in my junk journaling show. I tried again this morning. Whatnot support got back to me. I gave them all the information that they needed for the order. And yeah, I still don't have a resolution. So I just reached out to the buyer, let her know what was going on. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be over on my shipping time for that one. But it's out of our control. It's not our fault. And I think most people are pretty understanding that these things happen. So were you able to finally get yours made? Another really cute photo of a couple ladies standing in front of what looks to be their home. Nice outfits. That one's running right now for $3. I have no idea what this photo is even showcasing at all. Looks to be like a very blurry one that maybe was not exposed well. This is a cute one. Look at the little like ice cream or fry stand with the old cars. Looks like maybe they're at a carnival or something. It's just the photo company stamp on the back. That one's really neat. Seeing the old cars is so cool in these photos because you look at the old cars and you're like, oh, that's what they actually drove. It's not like they're taking pictures at a car show. That was their cars. Yeah, have used CP this whole time and for some reason it switched to Chit Chats. Couldn't figure it out. Why did oh my gosh, I had my computer plugged in but then didn't plug it in on the other end. Hold on, just plugging in my computer here. Okay, that's starting back up again. It says, I switched to chit chats, couldn't figure it out. I kept getting error message that wouldn't let me exit. Anything kept getting error messages. I gave up, Googled the closest chit chats, and just went with it till they figure it out. Oh, you went to the closest chit chats and mailed it out yourself? Oh, well, make sure you were reimbursed somehow, because that would have been extra shipping that you paid, right? Or I'm sure Chase would understand if you just waited to figure it out. But I know it's frustrating because we all want our stuff out on time and... Oh, oh, perfect. They were able to help you. Okay. Yeah, my issue is a little bit different. Welcome in, guys. How are you? My name is Leah. I am doing some antique black and white photos today. They're all originate from like the Denmark area. Some of them are over 100 years old. I'm running each photo at $3. If it doesn't go in the auction, then you have the option to put bundle in the chat. Just write B or write bundle. And you can bundle 5 photos for $14 Canadian or 10 photos for $27 Canadian. So you'll buy in Canadian dollars, but you will be charged in your own currency. It was a change that took place yesterday amongst Canadian whatnot sellers. So this is our next photo here. It says her name, Ingrid Holm on the back. Really pretty photo. It's a little bit overexposed, but I really love she's got this really long beaded necklace with this beautiful dress on her. So that one is running right now. Yeah, my issue, Demi, was that I had to, like, it won't let me edit the weight or the dimensions because it was an order that took place before the currency change. So now there's like this glitch. So I've heard back from whatnot, but oh, it's the same sort of thing. Okay. Yeah, mine's a Canada Post label. I don't think it didn't switch over to Chit Chats from what I know, but anyways, I'm just waiting for them to get back to me because I have no idea how to fix it. It's the first time anything like that's ever happened to me, actually. All right, our next photo is this lovely one of a man and 3 ladies. She's got a pretty neat hat on. And the building in the background, it almost looks like, the roof almost looks like straw with the way the texture is. But it's a pretty neat photo. No date on the back of this one. Oh, really? So it's kind of like a whatnot wide issue. Well, that's good to know that it's not just us. Next one is mother and little boy in a tent. No date on that one. A thatched roof. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up, Pickles. Thank you. I know well, I don't know. I like to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Usually with these sort of changes does bring on a lot of glitches and stuff because like I feel like it was probably a very big change as far as like the IT in the background of what whatnot had to do, and they probably just didn't anticipate that it was going to cause so many other glitches. I'm looking up a thatched roof right now, Pickles, because I'm so curious. Oh, I see. So cool. So thatched roofs are basically kind of like straw roofs. Thatch roofs. It's like very like cottage core, those kind of roofs. Well, I have a picture with a thatched roof if anybody's interested in it. Okay, we've got another pretty cool architectural picture. So this one will be running 10 seconds, $3. There's no date on this one. But if it doesn't go in the auction, anybody in the chat also has the option to bundle the photo. And you can do a bundle of 5 or a bundle of 10. Let's see here. Possibly a grandmother and her grandson running right now. I was trying to, oh, it's part of the dress. I was like, is that like a piece of jewelry around her neck or part of her dress? But it's very neat. It's a lovely couple sitting down on some grass with a lot of empty bottles around them. Feeling good. They are feeling good. No date or anything on that one. That one is running. This one is another landscape photo with the mountains in the background with a lot of the rooftops. It's running right now for $3. This is just from the back of the photo, probably because it was ripped out of an album. What do we got here? This one was 1955, it says on the back. It looks like they're in a museum and they took a picture of a display in the museum. I don't know if anybody recognizes what it says on that clock. My chat's not updating in the browser. Okay, next one, we have another group photo here. Trying to look a little bit closer. That one says 1958 as well. That one's running right now for $3. Oh my gosh, this next one is hilarious. What the heck? I forgot about this one. It's a person holding some sort of like duster looking thing, but look at they're like in a snowman or pumpkin costume. There's no date on it, but that's pretty wild. It's kind of creepy. That's running right now for $3. Oh my gosh, this is funny. I'm like, is that a real pumpkin head or just part of the costume? Okay, this is just stuff that can come off the back. Another group photo here. They're all dressed very nicely. I'm spotting some pretty neat jewelry. That one man is wearing a really nice suit. He even has like what looks to be like a boutonniere or a brooch. That's very neat. Okay, so that one's running for $3. And again, if it doesn't go in the auction, then you always have the option to bundle. You can bundle 5 photos for $14 or 10 photos for $27. It's all in Canadian currency. So you'll be buying it in Canadian currency, but you're getting charged in your own currency. So just keep that in mind. If anything, the American dollar's worth a little bit more than our dollar right now. So you'll be paying less than what you see on the screen. So this is another child, maybe sibling photo. Really cute outfits. Just says 14 on the back, so I don't know if that means 1914. I wouldn't be surprised if it is because some of these photos are super old, over 100 years old easily. We've got another thatched roof pickles. Maybe a school. All women's, it'd be like an all women's school. I see one male in the background. Or no, I do see a couple males. I don't think there's any date on this one. No, just some writing. I don't understand. gonna look through to see if any of them are different than the ones we've kind of already looked over. This is a really cute photo of a young lady with some ducks in the background, or that one has a longer beak, so I don't know what kind of bird that is. But she's got this really, really nice little purse here. She's in a nice suit jacket. She looks very like business-like. So I'm running this one right now for $3. Welcome in, guys. My name is Leah. I'm a seller here in Ontario, Canada. We are going through antique black and white photos today. They're all from the Denmark area. I'm running each one at $3, and if it doesn't go in the auction, then you have the option to write bundle or B in the chat, and I will get you started with a bundle. So bundle of 5 is $14 Canadian, and a bundle of 10 is $27 Canadian. So if you are in the US or any other part of the world, you will be charged in your own currency. So just keep that in mind. You won't actually be paying $3 Canadian, you'll be paying the equivalent of $3 Canadian. This one is running right now, no date on that one. Another little baby photo, it's cute, in front of the old building there. She's got something in her, oh, it may be bubbles. I don't know what she has in her hand, but it almost looks like holding the little bubbles. That one's running right now for 10 seconds. There's no date written on this one. I just love seeing their little outfits. Here is another dinner party photo, similar to another one that we saw. It's kind of neat because you can have see the wallpaper in the background. There's some candles lit in the middle. They're all having a good time. That one's running right now for $3. That's just the Photo King stamp where the photo was developed, I'm assuming. I love how all the older photos automatically came with like a white border. This one, she looks like it to be in a school uniform. That's the school. That's a very nice school right by the river. No date on that one though. Another landscape photo. This one is 1931, August 20th, 1931. It's more of a sepia color. Family there with a little baby in the middle. It's a nice photo. This one is on the beach. A bunch of kiddos on the beach. It's cute. I like how it's like they're all on like a line where it's like little to biggest kid. And that one is running right now for $3. Or you have the option to start a bundle of 5 or 10 photos. If you're not already, make sure you guys hit follow, and you can bookmark my upcoming shows. I do vintage variety shows. I try to do them every Monday. And then in between, I do other different themed shows, such as antique black and white photos, or I've done junk journaling shows recently. I've done some shows where we went through a big lot of vintage romance and smut books that I came into the possession of. So keep an eye out for upcoming shows. We're going to get through these last bit of photos and then call it a day unless anybody starts a bundle. So this next one looks like the little girl's actually watering some flowers. She's got a watering can. This almost looks like the necklace on this lady looks like it's like shells. It's kind of neat. No date on that one, but that one's running right now. Another group photo. A lot of the women are wearing like sailor type hats. They're all dressed very well, standing up on some rocks. No date on that one. I think she's got a walking stick. What's up, Swag Monster? How are you? I wish some of these were my ancestors because I want some of their clothes and their vintage accessories. They're so beautiful. She looks like she's definitely out for a hike. That's a walking stick. I hope you're having a good day. Do you have any shows coming up today? Oh, wow, this one's awesome, guys. Look at this one. Look how stylish she is. Nice top hat there with the long pea coat. No date on this one. What does that say? Ingerman. Something Ingerman. Yeah, you should. I saw your show yesterday, but a lot of the prices were still in US, so I don't know if they switched over automatically for you or if you have to go through your listings and switch them yourself. But just make sure before you go live again so it doesn't cause any confusion or problems for you when you're trying to do your orders and stuff. Because I know yesterday there was like so many glitches. This one's running right now. They were supposed to change automatically, but you know, it didn't happen. So I had to go through like so many of my listings and change them. This one is more of a sepia tone as well. There's a little girl with 3 adults. One of them's kind of bending down to her. Yeah, it wasn't too bad though, like, because you're literally just going to edit the photo and then changing the price. And as soon as you change the price, it just automatically comes up as Canadian. Here is another family photo here. Outfits are super cute. They have they have an older bike that's right behind them against the fence there. No date. That one's running right now. So we're almost done going through all of these photos. I still have a whole bunch in the box, but we will call it a day after going through these ones unless someone starts a bundle. I gotta go eat. I'm hungry. I've barely eaten today. I'm so bad for that. 2 young ladies, they look like they're in school outfits, possibly in front of a school. There's no date on that one. And we have a couple here standing on the front porch. This one's 1928, guys. So this one's another one that's quite old. Very cool. And this one almost looks like maybe a camp. There's like tents in the background, a soccer net, some younger kids, maybe like teens. Little summer camp action. And then this one is another, looks like a large family portrait actually. This one's pretty dark. Little underexposed. This is a picture of 3 ladies. Difficult to kind of make out. I think they're outside oh yeah, because you can see like the brick patio stones. The chairs look outdoor. Outside having some tea. No date, just a name. It says Ingrid Home again. A lot of them say Ingrid Home, so I'm thinking one of these ladies is actually the lady that's in multiple photos. Christine, welcome in. How are you? My name is Leah. I'm a seller from Ontario, Canada. Going through some antique black and white photos. They're all originate in the Denmark area. Some of them are over 100 years old. Another family photo. All the prices are in Canadian, but you will be charged in your own currency. And if the photo doesn't go in the auction, You also have the option to say bundle or B in the chat, and we can start you a bundle of either 5 or 10 photos. Kind of the more you bundle, the more you save. Yeah, that's a man and woman in front of a building there. That one's running right now. So we just have a few more photos left, and then we're gonna call it a day. Hi Terry, welcome in. How are you? Oh shoot, you know what, Terry? I forgot to tag you. I told you I would tag you. I'm an ass. I totally forgot. I'm sorry. This is a lake, some mountains in the background. It's actually a really pretty landscape photo. That one's running right now. I hope you're doing well today, that you're getting some rest and trying to relax as best you can. I would be going nutty, so I don't blame you if you're not. This is a smaller photo of just a house looks like a house in their barn. There's no date on it, but that one's running right now. So each photo is $3 each, but if it doesn't go in auction, then you have the option to say bundle or B in the chat, and we can start you a bundle of either 5 or 10 photos. You can bundle 5 photos for $14 Canadian or 10 photos for $27 Canadian. So this is a photo. It looks like it looks like they should have aimed lower, but they caught the little girl and possibly her mother in the bottom left corner. And then there's like a path that's all behind them. No date on this one. This one's running right now for 10 seconds. It's so funny how they just know, eh? They just know that you need the love, or they think you need the love, but you're kind of like, okay guys, but I also need a little bit of space. That's so cute. So this is a picture of a lighthouse. It's quite overexposed, but you can still see the houses on the right here and the mountains that are kind of in the back. Well, not really mountains, but hills, you know what I mean. So lighthouse photo running now for $3. This one has like a really old feel to it. The one that's up next here, it has a very thicker cardboard feel to it. It's definitely developed differently as well. And in the back here, it's starting to come off, but that's 1916. So this is actually probably one of the oldest photos that I've seen so far. It's beautiful. It's kind of more of like that sepia brown tone to it, but she's laying in kind of like a field of wildflowers in front of a fence. It's got an old gown on. It's running right now for $3. Her hair is pulled back. It's a beautiful photo. 1916. Wow. That's great. I like that one a lot. This is a family group photo. I love how everyone just like stands. There's no like around the shoulders or anything like that. I have found the posing to be a little bit square in some of these older photos. This one is some older vehicles with a bridge. People kind of walking around. I don't know exactly where that location is. It kind of just looks like a roadway, but it's neat to see the older cars always. That one's running right now for $3. No date on that one, just the photo company. Okay, this one here is a lady with a suit jacket and a skirt standing in grass in front of a house. That one's running right now. There is no date on it. And we are on our last photo, so last call if there's any photos that you want it to see that you remember seeing as we were going through. And here's another landscape photo for $3. This is all brand new inventory right now, guys, so we're just going to be going through each photo when I'm doing these lives and running them at $3 with the option to bundle them. But as I go through them, if I find a lot of like landscape ones and stuff too, I might just create my own bundles. Okay, these ones here that we haven't gone through yet, I am going to try to put all those ones to the left side so that I remember for the next show. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate it. I am starving, so I'm gonna have to go and eat now. Look at some of the ones that I showed Terry. Look how cute that is, the little kids in the rattan wicker chair. And like some really like stylish ones too of the women and their outfits. She's got a feather in her hat. Really, really neat. Okay, I'm gonna pack up all of this stuff. So if you guys want to come to any of my next shows, make sure that you go ahead and bookmark those. I try to do a vintage variety show every Monday. And then in between those regular Monday shows, I'll do like a raid train, or I'll have a show like this about antique photos. I also like to go through vintage books, some vintage jewelry. So just keep an eye out. I'm always adding shows. Give me a follow, and then you can also follow me on Instagram because I do announce a lot there. Instagram is thrifting _with _ADHD, and then my YouTube is thrifting with ADHD. So I do thrift haul videos there and stuff as well. So a few different ways you can kind of keep up on thrifting with ADHD and see what's happening. Again, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to check out to see who is on, see if there's anybody we can go and raid. Go under the new sellers. If there's anybody that knows of anybody on right now. If you type, oh, that's interesting. If you do type in like CA, it does show you some of the Canadian sellers that are on. But there's actually a new seller. Oh, Swag Monster just came on. We should raid into Swag Monster. Thank you, April, for hanging around and helping out in the chat. Mama's Drama Boutique, welcome in. We're just finishing up, so we're actually going to raid into another Canadian. His name is Swag Monster, and he sells a lot of great vintage teas if I can find them. Here we go. All right, we're going to go raid him right now.